The road to the championship continues as we welcome you to Nighthawk Stadium for a semi-final match of Division 2 between Del Norte and Point Loma. Drew Ferris, Jonathan Rifkin, delighted to be with you. And Drew, this is a rematch of last year's Division 3 semifinal where Point Loma beat Del Norte. Brand new head coach here at Del Norte for Coach Barnett. Joel Allen was the coach last year at Point Loma, but how much does this Del Norte team want this game back here this year?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, you never want to lose and end your season on a loss, right? You always want to win it all. All 34 seniors tonight very clearly remember, the whole team here remembers losing almost 365 days ago, right? So they've had a long time to prepare and to sleep on this and soak this in. So yeah, they'll be coming out with some vengeance tonight. I should see Del Norte really toughen up, get their pads ready to go, especially in this weather. It'll be a tough one.
It is raining behind us. It's supposed to let up around 8 o'clock or so, but we'll keep you posted. Probably going to rain at kickoff as well. Del Norte beat Oceanside last week. Point Loma handled Scripps Ranch. I mean, that was not a close ball game. Point Loma's offense was rolling last week, so you got to wonder for Del Norte, who's their defensive key? What can they do here to try and stop this wing T offense?
Yeah, Point Loma had a lot of success running the ball last week against Scripps Ranch. And for Del Norte, they're going to need to control the line of scrimmage. So the big boys up front are going to need to hold their ground, stay square to the line of scrimmage, funnel everything back into those linebackers. Khalid Farah and Caden Barnett should have a field day today making tackles. Make those guys really regret running between the tackles, right? So Point Loma, yes, they're going to run the ball tonight. They don't really throw much, so the line of scrimmage is going to be key for both these teams.
On the other side for Point Loma, they have a quarterback in Brady Allen who has thrown for over 800 yards. He's rushed for over 1,000 yards, Drew, with 18 rushing touchdowns. 6 times he's had 100 or more rushing yards in a game. What's the key for Point Loma? Now, the weather might be playing a factor in how they're able to execute here tonight. What's the key for them to successfully run this offense?
Yeah, so Del Norte is going to need to establish the line of scrimmage, right? This weather, like you said, kind of funnels into what Point Loma does. They like to, you know, play dirty by messy, and dirty, I mean, not by, you know, cheap skating, but just by really tough in between the trenches type of football. So Del Norte, on the line of scrimmage, you have Sean Lobanov Sr., you have Esteban Limon, Terry Howe. Those guys are really going to have to toughen up tonight like they've been doing all year and give this offense some success. Ball security will be a big issue, right, because it's wet out here tonight. So yes, moving the ball might be tough, but I think both teams will have some success tonight.
We're moments away from kickoff here in the semifinal in Division 2. We'll step aside when we return. It is kickoff. Drew Ferris, Jonathan Rifkin, we're excited to be with you here tonight on the NFHS Network.
Good evening and welcome to beautiful Nighthawk Stadium on the campus of Del Norte High School for tonight's CIFSDS Div featuring the visiting team from the Point Loma High School Pointers and your Del Norte High School Nighthawks. Now, please welcome in the Point Loma Pointers, led by head coach Joel Allen and the rest of the Point Loma High School coaching staff. And now, Nighthawks fans, get on your feet. Now, to honor America and the men and women who have served before us, those who are serving now and those getting ready to serve, will you please stand and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Friday Night Lights open up here on a very wet evening at Nighthawk Stadium. Welcome in, everybody. It's the semifinals here in Division II. Drew Ferris, Jonathan Rifkin at your service. And Drew, when they were watching tape, I don't know if they were expecting or prepared for the conditions that we have before us here tonight.
Absolutely, John, and it's a wet one out here tonight. You know, ball security is going to be a really big factor, right? Both these teams like to hand the ball off a little bit, so we'll see what happens here tonight. I'm excited for it. It's awesome to be here in the booth.
It's a rematch from a year ago in Division III. Point Loma beat Del Norte to head to the Division III championship, and here they are meeting again, this time in Division II under soggy conditions in Del Sur. Point Loma beat Scripps Ranch last week. They beat San Pasqual in their opener in the first round of the Division II playoffs. Del Norte beat Oceanside. Point Loma comes in with an 8-4 record. They finished second in the Eastern League after going 3-1. But if you go through their schedule, they actually beat every single team you would expect them to. Their losses were Madison, Rancho Bernardo, Mater Dei Catholic, and La Jolla, all quality losses. La Jolla ended up winning the league. They play Rancho Bernardo over in RB tonight. The winner of this game take on the winner of that game, as we are ready to go on a Friday night before Thanksgiving weekend. Point Loma in their road whites, maroon pants, gold helmets. Del Norte in the Nighthawk blues with gold helmets as we roll here into the semifinal. Ty Olson fumbles the football backwards, and it turns into a touchback. A fitting way for us to welcome the rainy conditions here on a Friday night.
Yeah, absolutely. That was an opportunity on kickoff return that I really think Del Norte could have taken advantage of. Point Loma has given up a lot on the return game on special teams, so look for that to be a factor in tonight's ball game.
Del Norte will get the ball first. Point Loma won the toss and elected to kick off, so they will receive the ball in the second half of play. Jack Schneider coming into the game where a week ago he led his team to a win over Oceanside, though it wasn't an easy one. Oceanside had their number for much of the ball game. It's a shotgun look for the Nighthawks. And the quarterback of the year in the Palomar League hands it off. This is Ryan Remigio, busting off a 6-yard run. Ryan Remigio coming into the game had 53 carries for 311 yards. He now has 54 carries for 319.
Yeah, that was a nice first down play, just getting some positive yards, just getting ahead of the chains here on a wet night tonight. We should see this running game really take off for Del Norte.
Well, and it's interesting because we talk about how we would like to see Del Norte run the football a little bit more, and now they're forced to.
Pretty much.
Pistol look for Jack Schneider. They have Gio Lamone in the H-back position. Another handoff to the explosive Remigio, spinning, twirling, falling, and he looked to be just past that line to gain a first down for Remigio and the Nighthawks.
Yeah, that was a nice shifty run over on that left side of that line. You know, Terry Howe and Sean Lobanoff will be having a lot of success on that left side early in the night tonight. It's awesome to see them take advantage of that.
Jack Schneider last week, 13 for 19 through the air, 132 yards and 3 touchdowns. 2 that went to Ty Olson, number 5. No Tyler Becker tonight. He has been suspended after last week's game. Could be just for tonight, might be for next week should they get there as well. We'll keep you posted if we hear more. Remigio goes for a gain of 3 on the play.
Yeah, Point Loma has been shifting their defense right now. They're playing a single high safety, and they're bringing one of their safeties down into the box, basically playing with 8 guys in the box kind of because of this weather here, knowing that Del Norte probably won't throw the ball much, and they're just going to have to climb their way forward until they throw the ball.
Point Loma under the helm of Joel Allen, a fantastic coach who has brought this team to new heights, especially this season in Division II in a very tough Eastern League. Remigio gets the call again. It was 2nd and 7. Into the pile, he continues to push. Getting a couple of extra yards right there at the end of it. It's going to be about 3rd and 2, maybe 3rd and 3 after the run.
Yeah, it's been all Remigio so far. He's a tough kid. I like to see him run between the tackles, get some tough yardage, and that's what this game's going to be about. This is going to be about, you know, who wants it more, the line of scrimmage, right? These tough running backs and these linebackers for both teams are going to have to really step up and make a statement here early.
3rd and 2 for Del Norte, a team that has really made its offensive identity in the air raid form. It looks like we're going to see a blitz here on the outside, but it's a handoff nonetheless. Remigio crosses the line to gain out near the 45. Ball came out. Point Loma's pointing in their direction. Did they get it? And they did. Point Loma recovers the fumble, the first fumble of the season for Ryan Remigio, and the Pointers are going to take over in Del Norte territory. This is the risk you run playing under rainy conditions.
Absolutely. Ball security is going to be a huge factor, not just on the offensive side of the football, but also in the special teams game here tonight. So, yeah, kudos to Point Loma for getting a turnover here early. Let's see if they can do something with it.
And our first opportunity now to see Brady Allen, a fantastic senior quarterback who has 871 passing yards, 1,073 rushing yards. And just in case you needed more, he has 180 receiving yards. This is a sweep onto the outside. It's Cannon Ogden who gets 3, maybe 4 out of it.
Yeah. Ogden
gets his 30th carry of the season.
They like to put 33 in motion, get him to the ball to the field, and he's got some good speed. He's really elusive, really good athlete. Del Norte did a pretty good job stopping that. They're going to have to play sideline to sideline tonight, but look for, Point Loma to also run the ball in between the tackles as they move forward.
Shotgun look for Allen. And this time it's a bit of a delayed handoff that goes right into the pile, and it's pushed way back by yards prior to the forward progress. Goes back to the line of scrimmage, so it'll be 3rd and about 8 after the handoff was made right there.
Yeah, speaking of the teeth of the defense, Esteban Limon is going to have to say something about that because he's right in there. It's going to have a hard time moving him. He's a great athlete, big physical, strong player. He's going to be a force to be reckoned with tonight.
Point Loma averaging 232 yards on the ground, just 113 yards through the air. They do have a backup quarterback, Max Newbegin, who used to be up at University City, more of a passer than Brady Allen. Brady Allen, 18 passing touchdowns and 14 rushing touchdowns this season. The bulk of the offense rides on him. It's a handoff here out to the left. Chugs Mark Oriole, and he gets only a gain of 2 out of it. 4th and 4 coming for the Pointers. And I don't see a punter, though I know Brady Allen might pooch punt this one away.
Yeah, he might, but that is a good tackle by, I think, Gio Limon on that one. And the brother of Esteban Limon. These guys are playing tough defense tonight, turning everything inside, limiting the yardage by these running backs. And, yeah, they might do a little pooch punt here with Brady Allen. We've seen him do it last week, especially with these conditions.
And we will see a pooch punt here by Brady Allen. It's a 3 and out for the Pointers. It trickles all the way inside the 5. What a gorgeous punt.
Wow.
And, wow, the Del Norte offense is going to take over at the 1-yard line.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for Del Norte, but good. Oh, flag.
Number 10 on the kicking team.
Oh, a big break right there for the Del Norte offense, because that could have been trouble, especially in these conditions, being way back at your own 1. So instead, is that 15 yards from the spot?
Maybe
it's a re-kick.
Oh, it's a re-kick. Yeah, that's probably what Del Norte wanted.
But now you can put somebody back there.
Yes, and that's what I think they should do, especially after that result.
Foul is against Del Norte during the kick. It will be Point Loma's ball, 15 yards up, 1st down.
Wait, okay,
the ref's pointing the other way.
The ref just said that the foul is on Point Loma, came back on the mic, and said that it's on Del Norte and that Point Loma will have the ball with 15 yards. And now Coach Barnett in his first season. By the way, what a job he has done here in his first season, taking Del Norte to new heights up in Forest Ranch, but he's looking for explanations right now.
Yeah, I would be too, John, and it's really confusing when these refs are making confusing calls.
This is playoff football. We can't be making mistakes, right? At this point, everybody's had an entire season.
Right.
And then some. And
if number 10 in Del Norte is Adrian Gonzalez.
That would be Adrian Gonzalez.
Right. And so I don't even know if he was on the field during that play. Probably, yeah. So it's on.
It's on Point Loma.
It's on Point Loma. Because hitting a defenseless player usually would mean if the defense is going back to field the punt, right, and the offense is chasing it, usually the offense is in position to make a shot and hit somebody when they're not looking.
Okay, so Point Loma's offense is coming onto the field. Excuse me, Del Norte's offense. Now the ref has me all messed up. Who's playing tonight? Del Norte's offense is coming onto the field.
Are we in Rancho Bernardo or?
I don't know. Is this the La Jolla Rancho Bernardo
Yeah,
game?
right.
Oh, okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, so Eric Weddle over there.
Right.
Okay, so the ball was at the 2-yard line.
Is it now on the 7?
It should move up. They're at the...
I think it was at the 1.
Yeah, so the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
Right, that's 15 yards?
Yeah, that's breathing room. Absolutely. Yeah, 15. Little mathematicians over here.
Okay, so 1st and 10 from the 16-yard line as the Nighthawk offense comes back out. So good defensive stand. A good punt by Brady Allen, unfortunately, is negated by one of his teammates committing a personal foul. Schneider, handoff. And it goes for a gain of 1, maybe 2 on the play.
Yeah, small gain over to the right side. And you know, John, obviously it's early in the game and it's raining right now, but if Del Norte is going to have to figure out some type of way to get the ball to their #1 playmaker on offense, number 5, Ty Olson. So I think eventually that will open up. But maybe I know they're trying to establish a run, obviously, because of the weather, but don't be surprised to see some plays this way.
Ty Olson has 8 touchdowns in the last 5 weeks for Del Norte. Had 2 a week ago. 2nd and 8. Jack Schneider back in the shotgun. Another handoff. Chris Guzman right into the pile, goes nowhere. They're going to give him half a yard. It's going to be 3rd and about 7. Chris Guzman has really been the workhorse of this backfield, especially coming into the season. A historically talented runner. That was his 92nd carry of the season. Over 600 yards rushing, does have a couple of touchdowns. He had that stretch back in the middle of the season where he had over 100 yards against Poway and then the next week against Rancho Bernardo. 3rd and 7 for the offense. Students finally trickling in a little bit. It's kind of weird because they're technically on Thanksgiving break, so students travel, parents take them, put them in weird places, so a bit of a different feel here tonight at Nighthawk Stadium, especially because of the rain. Here's play action. There's Ty Olson on the near side, pushing his way out across the 25, but he's going to be about a yard short. It's going to be 4th and 1, and being back in your own territory, I think you put this one away.
Yeah, they're being conservative on offense. Just obviously that was their first throw tonight. You know, and they got the ball to Ty Olson in the flat, which was a good play here. So I think they're easing into this game tonight, making sure they can throw and catch with this rain. And I think they'll open the offense up next possession.
So here comes Trey Coleman. He committed to Utah last week, the most prolific kicker in San Diego. Brady Allen is back to return, by the way. That's the quarterback for Point Loma. And a gorgeous looking punt. That's going to drop at the 40, take a Nighthawk bounce out inside the 30, and eventually down at the 29-yard line. So some decent field position for Point Loma, but they really couldn't get anything going on their first drive in Nighthawk territory.
That's true. They're going to have a tough time. They're going to force them to throw the football. And obviously, Point Loma will attempt to run and see if they can establish something in this ground game. But if they're going to win this game tonight on the road here in a hostile environment in this weather, they are going to need to throw the football and move the ball at least a little bit through the air in order to get in the end zone and put some points on the board.
7.5 minutes have gone, and it has been quite the fight for yardage here. Allen is under center. They're going to do a quick handoff here, and it goes for a gain of 2 on the play. It goes to Rocket Robinson, one of the better names you'll ever hear at the position. His 49th carry of the season, now has 215 yards as well.
Yeah, he's had a great year, and he's going to be an in between the tackles guy. You're going to see him a lot get handoffs in between the tackles, and he falls forwards when he runs. He's a good player.
2nd and 8. Allen now in the shotgun. And Rocket Robinson takes the carry again, this time out across the 35. He's dropped it to 37. Gain of 6 on the play, sets up a 3rd and short, 3rd and about 3.
It's a nice hole on the right side. They're rotating in Marcus Hernandez on that defensive front with Esteban Limon. He's doing a nice job here tonight, too. It's going to take a whole fleet of Nighthawks.
Flock?
Fleet? Flock? Swarm?
Flock of Nighthawks?
Yeah.
Are
Flock
they
of
they're
Nighthawks?
not bugs. It's not a swarm. No, I think in this context it works. Here's Allen. He's going to do it himself. Trying to push it forward. I think he got more than enough. Yes, out across the 40. 4 yards for Brady Allen, and that's the first pointer, first down here tonight.
Yeah,
Barnett on the tackle, yeah.
Yeah, he's going to be a big factor tonight. This linebacking core for Del Norte is definitely got their work cut out for them. They're going to have to lather up those pads and really hit these guys because this is a tough running football team.
It's interesting you say lathering up. I feel like the rain is probably doing that for them.
Absolutely.
1st and 10 from the 41 for the Pointers. A Pointers team that is looking to get back to the championship where they were a season ago. Very well coached, well disciplined team. Here's a quick handoff to Robinson, bouncing out the outside. Check that, that's Ian Mateer on the carry. His first here tonight, his 30th of the season. And he gets up to the 49-yard line. That's a gain of 8.
That's a nice run. They were ready for it. They just missed that first tackle. Good job by Mateer to slip one guy and fall forward. You know, that's the whole thing about this offense, this wing T. They run the football a lot. You got to get positive yardage every play.
They haven't even used Dylan Upjohn yet, who's been their most consistent running back outside of the quarterback, who has over 1,000 rushing yards. Here's a handoff. Check that. It is a handoff, and it goes for.
No, it's not a handoff.
It was a
quarterback
keeper.
run.
Yeah, my mistake. Nonetheless, he got about half a yard across the line to gain. Well, we'll see where the spot is. This could be close.
I thought he got that.
Well, look did you see where the far judge was standing?
Yeah.
He was on the line of scrimmage, and the spot was at the 48.
Yeah, I think he was waiting to
Norte,
see.
Yeah,
maybe, but yeah, that's one of those design quarterback runs that they do quite often. We're going to see that a lot tonight. And now the rain seems to have stopped a little bit, right?
It's coming down, but it's a little bit.
I see.
It's
okay.
a little bit mitigated. You can see it in the reflection here.
Slight mist.
So a full backfield here on the move. Comes Ogden. He takes the carry, running out, dodging a tackle before taking a huge hit out near the 45. Gain of 3.
I think that was Caden Barnett on that play. He looks a little shaken up. No, it's Khalid Farah, I think.
Yeah, it was Khalid Farah, the team's leading tackler.
Yeah, he's gonna be running sideline to sideline tonight, and that was the same formation that they ran last play, and then they stretched it outside with number 33, Cannon Ogden, and they use him a lot on the edge. So they'll show the same formation and run different running plays from that formation. So they're gonna keep this Del Norte team on their heels in that way.
2nd and 7. Clock trickling under 45 seconds in quarter number 1. It's been a quiet and somewhat uneventful quarter. The Nighthawks did fumble on their first drive, but Pointers went 3 and out. Here's a keeper for Allen, and he gets dropped for a loss on the play.
Yeah, that defense for Del Norte, they played downhill on that play, and that's what they should be doing in forcing this team to throw the football. They really need to stack the box, play closer to the line of scrimmage, and obviously make sure you're playing sideline to sideline because this team likes to stretch the ball sideline to sideline. But you have to force this team to make a play through the air.
That'll likely be the final play here of the first quarter. By the way, Khalid Farah and Gio Lamone were on the stop right there as we head to quarter number 2, 0-0. And a 3rd and 9 from the 47 coming here for the Pointers. The one benefit of this kind of game is that the quarters fly by. Well, I don't know if that's a benefit because I love being here.
Yeah.
I'm the 4 overtime game against Rancho Bernardo.
That was our.
We could have gone all night. That was your inaugural. That was your debut.
That was my debut, and I should have brought coffee for that one, but yeah.
I don't know. I felt like the energy was enough.
Totally. But yeah, this is a dogfight type of football game. I'm not surprised to see this type of style here. We've only had one pass play this whole game, and it was Ty Olson in the flat on 3rd down.
Del Norte has 2 first downs. Point Loma has 1 first down. I mean,
Right.
This is a game where it's going to be won in the trenches based on the
Yes.
profile of that first quarter.
Absolutely. The line of scrimmage, whoever controls the line of scrimmage will control this football game. And as this rain kind of turns into mist, which turns into maybe just a slight fog, then it'll dry up a bit here, and we'll see the football get thrown, at least by the Del Norte team. I don't know about Point Loma if they're going to throw the football much because their team isn't built that way. But Del Norte on offense will open this playbook up, most definitely.
Team switching sides and ready to roll. See if there's a score update in that La Jolla Rancho Bernardo game. Winner of that game plays the winner of this game. Brady Allen in the shotgun. And it's that sweep to Ogden again out to the left. And after getting back to the line of scrimmage, he gets forced out of play. And that Del Norte defense led by Khalid Farah again on the stop. That's going to be 4th and long.
Yeah. You know, he's going to be this heart and soul of this defense tonight. I'm obviously not to downplay the other guys that have been playing their tails off thus far, but Khalid Farah, that was all him on that. He sniffed that out. And he was getting upfield, identifying the ball carrier, stopping their charge. He's a fast, physical football player that plays downhill, and the rest of this team is going to feed off the energy that he gives tonight.
So 4th and 9, and Del Norte does have a man deep out near the 30. Last time we saw Allen, he was able to pin Del Norte deep in their own 5, but flag brought that one up. This one has too much under it. It's going to be a touchback, and Del Norte will take over on their 20-yard line.
I didn't even realize it was 4th down. Because they don't have their punt team out there, right? The punt team is Brady Allen.
Clearly you need a mathematician to help you track these downs.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm here for you.
Perfect.
I'm here for you.
Yeah, maybe you can take me back to school on first, second, and third down. But, yeah, so Del Norte getting the ball back. We've seen a little pause on the rain here. I think Coach Nene is going to take advantage of this lack of rainfall.
Yeah, we'll see it. Ty Olsen on the near side stretching those legs. Quarter down. 55 seconds into quarter number 2. Del Norte takes over on their own 20. Schneider's in the shotgun with a spread offense evenly on both sides. He's looking to throw. Collapsing, using his legs. This is where he was really improved this season. And he's pushed out of bounds out near the 30-yard line, rather. It was Mater on the push out. And they're going to call him right at the 30, so a gain of 10 will push the sticks.
Yeah, they brought the corner in at the last second to rush the passer. So Tomlinson was not covered, or the guy that was covering him was really off the ball. And Jack was looking over there right as the ball was snapped, but they weren't quite open yet. The routes hadn't been developed yet, so he took off.
Almost 2,000 passing yards to this point in the season. Now has 273 rushing yards, also 6 rushing touchdowns. That led the team. I guess it still leads the team. Here's Anthony Matar, the freshman. Strong run for Matar out across the 35, down to the 37, a gain of 7 for Matar. Talked to his dad. His dad told me that his son Anthony drinks a gallon of milk every day.
I believe it.
A gallon. And I said, well, is it 2%? He said, during the season, it's 2%. In the off-season, we go non-fat.
Yeah, he's burning calories during the season. Well, you know.
They go to Costco, and they just buy it in bulk. He drinks a gallon of milk. And I said, what's the health? He's like, no, he just likes milk.
I drank milk for a long time. So
a gallon a day?
Not a gallon. Maybe a liter.
Does he at least have some cookies with it, or maybe make some chocolate? What's going on here? Incredibly talented is Anthony Matar. 2nd and 2. Play action, pass is caught far side. Ty Olsen out across the 50 to the 45-yard line. And that's what they do. Quick pitch, quick catch. First down, Nighthawks.
That was really a pretty play there. I'm noticing that they're doing some RPO, which means run pass option. And you can see the replay here. You know, Jack puts it in the belly, tucks it, throws it, and then get north and south. That was just awesome job getting open, getting behind the defense. They're getting that zone. That fake pulls the linebackers up, and Ty gets open over the middle.
58th reception of the season for Ty. Oh, actually 59th because he had one earlier. Almost 1,100 yards receiving. The offensive player of the year in the Palomar League. This is Braxton Jones reeling it in, turning, falling out near the 35, another gain of 10.
I think that was Anthony.
And actually it was, yeah, Anthony Yu, his second reception of the season. Good catch.
Yeah, so he, you know, they're going to need to find a third receiving option here tonight. Obviously, Tyler Becker's not playing tonight. So one of these guys, is it Alec Waters? Is it Anthony Yu? Is it Braxton Jones?
Oliver Hines.
Oliver Hines is another option that they have on their arsenal.
And I do see Braxton in the huddle now, but Yu coming in with his first down catch of the season. Matara remains in the backfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 34 in Pointer territory. Del Norte trying to break the stalemate, 0-0, under 9 minutes to go in the half. And it's a handoff to Matara right up the middle. Look at the speed from the freshman. A strong run again for Matara. Down at the 28-yard line, he gets a gain of 6.
You could just see the entire offensive line for Del Norte really move that line of scrimmage. You know, they set that line 2 yards in front, really just driving that defensive line for Point Loma backwards. Great job by this offensive line. Sean Lobanov, Terry Howe, those guys they're having a great night tonight. Hats off to them so far.
2nd and 4. This is a keeper for Jack Schneider on the RPO, and he gets nothing out of it. I asked you before the game, do we think that they're going to do something like this? Because they really don't typically. And there's the first here tonight, but there is a pointer down on the field.
Yeah, that was a designed quarterback or running back run there. We got to be careful running Schneider like that, because especially on a slick field like this. But he's a tough kid. But yeah, they're going to establish the run game tonight, and it's going to open up the pass game, right? Because they run a zone defense. They're going to force those linebackers and safeties to get up closer to the line of scrimmage. And they'll take some shots downfield. Who's the pointer down?
Yeah, there's a pointer down. We don't have a number yet. When we do, we'll let you know. It's one of the defensive linemen. Does get up under his own power. Yeah, that is good to see him get up under his own power.
I think is that 32? Is that Rocket?
No, that's 33. That's
33.
Cannon Ogden, their outside threat.
I think that's 32.
Oh, it is 32.
Yeah, 32.
No, that's Rocket Robinson.
Yeah, that's a big loss for them if he doesn't return.
Yeah, he plays a little bit of middle linebacker. He's one of their strongest running backs.
He's a great player. I hope he can get back in the game.
3rd and 4. Tar remains to the left of Jack Schneider. Trips on the strong side. And whistles blow. Is it delay of game?
Might be a false start. I think they're pointing to it.
Yeah, false start.
I didn't actually see it, but
they call that an Ayub Amru, the senior defensive tackle, who also plays a little bit on the line on the offensive side.
Yeah, Point Loma is disguising their defense. They're shifting their linebackers in and out, their corners are off and on. They're trying to confuse this Del Norte offense. But Del Norte has handled it thus far.
3rd and 9. It'll be a 50-yard field goal from here. We saw a 53-yarder a week ago from Trey Coleman. Schneider rolling out right, picks up a block, and then gets taken down from behind. A really difficult decision by the quarterback, turns it to a sack and a loss on the play. And the man on the sack was Mateo Correa, the sophomore middle linebacker for the Pointers.
That was tough. Ashton Tomlinson was open. He just fell down, and they had the look they wanted. They had that, Ashton right over there in that mid-level of the defense. So I know he would want that back. He's been having a great year thus far. There'll be other opportunities later in the game, but that's tough.
Brady Allen back at the 10-yard line. Trey Coleman, the punter. This actually could work out pretty well for Point Loma if Coleman overcooks it. Oh, high snap. I can already hear Drew wincing. High punt inside the 10. Fair catch is called. It's caught out near the 5. So some pretty difficult field position for the Pointers, and Trey Coleman making something out of nothing right there.
Yeah, that was a great individual effort by him. But, if you're the returner, you should not have caught that punt. You should put your heels in the 10-yard line. If the ball's over your head, you just run forward and hit somebody and make sure they don't down it inside the 10. but you should not be catching that football inside the 5.
And what advice do you have for the snapper, Eli Gilmore, on that play?
Yeah, that's not his best, but he's a great long snapper.
Would you say that maybe his coach needs to be better at holding him accountable?
You could say that. You could definitely say that, but, you know, I'll own it. But no, he needs to think toenails, remember? He's got to just throw it at his feet. Or in his head, he needs to think like that.
1st and 10 from the 6 for the offense. Allen is right under center. Oh, it's a fumble. It's picked up out near the 5-yard line, and then Allen officially pushed out. Boy, that could have been trouble for the Pointers. Instead, it goes for a loss of 1. It's going to be 2nd and 11 from the 5. It is slippery out there.
You know, ball security will be a huge factor tonight with these weather conditions.
Oh, a shotgun look here for Allen. The handoff. Ogden is okay. He takes the carry on the outside and gets wrapped up around the ankles. For a gain of about 4, maybe 5.
Yeah, they've been giving him the ball a lot tonight. He turned it up there. That's something that he missed last week against Scripps Ranch on that fly sweep. He just kept running outside, and there are holes up the middle of the defense as you turn the corner. He did a great job there getting north and south and letting that play develop.
Esteban Limon was the one on the tackle. To be 3rd and about 4 here for the Pointers, deep in their own territory. Clock under 6 minutes. Allen looking to throw, rolling out right. He's going to let one rip, and it's caught. Out near the 25. They only threw the ball twice last week. Pass was complete to Dylan. Check that, Leo Saad, the tight end, on the receiving end of it. And, wow, I think they caught the defense sleeping there a little bit on a play like that.
Yeah, they caught me sleeping, too, because I haven't seen them throw the football for almost 5 quarters. So great job, great play call by the coach just to pull that one and get him out in space.
69th completion of the season for Allen. He's up over 880 yards now. 1st and 10 from the 23. Here's a delayed handoff. Running up the middle, a ton of room. And the lift off here out across the 40 to the 30. And finally, Ogden is taken down after a huge run inside the 30 in Nighthawk territory at the 28. Boy, a dangerous run at that. We saw that against Rancho Bernardo. First play of the game was an 80-yard touchdown on a very similar play to what Point Loma just did.
Yeah, great job by the Point Loma offensive line. They've been chopping wood all night looking to get those holes open. Left side of the line, they found a crease, and Ogden just took advantage of it, almost took it the distance.
1st and 10 from the 28 after the huge run. Like Hannon Ogden. Allen's going to keep it. Veering out of pressure. Allen with a stiff arm stays on his feet, and he dives out across the line to gain. He got the 10 yards and a 1st down. The Pointers have figured something out here on this drive.
Yeah, they like to go to the field in those situations, and they pulled their guard, number 68, to the play side of the field, and he got a couple good blocks, and Allen did the rest.
1st and 10, first red zone opportunity for the Pointers. A team that has done a ton of success in the red zone here in the postseason. Scored almost every opportunity against San Pasqual in the opener. Last week, took advantage against Scripps Ranch. Low snap, fumble, line collapses, and Allen is taken down after salvaging the fumble. That's the 2nd fumble on the drive on the low snap out near the 33, maybe the 32. So a big, or 22 rather. It's going to be a loss of 4, 2nd and 14 now.
Yeah, they've got to be careful with ball security tonight. They do a lot of handoffs, a lot of misdirection.
There is a player down. That's Leo Saad. He's the one who made the catch earlier, the tight end. I see wobbles off the field.
Yeah, I think Paul Schneider is circling this defense right now. You know, bend but don't break, right? You gave up a big play. Now it's time to buckle up here in the red zone. Don't let them get to the edge. Squeeze those gaps down. And make the play.
Their kicker is Aaron Lee, as long as 31. Just keep that in the back of your mind. 2nd and 15. Oh, Allen rolling out right. He's going to have to hoist this one up. It is a dangerous throw into the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Pointers. Into the end zone was the man just mentioned, Aaron Lee. Didn't have to do with his foot.
He might get the trifecta here, getting the field goal with it, or extra point.
Yeah,
that was a prayer if I ever saw one.
2nd receiving touchdown of the season for Lee. A prayer was answered from Brady Allen. His 19th passing touchdown coming here at the 3:25 mark of quarter number 2. Here's Lee now on the PAT, and it's good. Wow, pretty good leg attached to that body as well. 7-0, the Pointers score here. With 3:25 to go, they do receive the second half kickoff. So if you're Del Norte, obviously you'd like to work this drive, but got to get into the end zone. Look at this pass again.
Yeah, just throwing it up in the air, and this is a great job by the receiver, just high pointing the football and working back and locating the ball. I mean, the defender in that situation, you know, they're not really expecting them to throw the football tonight. Obviously, last week they only threw the ball maybe a handful of times, and on this pass drive they had two. Well, obviously the touchdown pass, and then had another big pass to convert a first down. So Point Loma, give them credit. They're doing things on the offensive side of the ball that we, or maybe Del Norte, didn't expect for them to do. But in that situation, if you're the defense, you got to locate the football.
That was Jake Warren, by the way, on defense for the Nighthawks. Getting lost in the lights, perhaps. Here's Aaron Lee ready to boot it away. Ryan Remigio, Ty Olson, the returners. And Remigio will let this one bounce into the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, if you're Del Norte right now, you know, nothing to overreact about, right? You're down 7-0. It's just one possession. They can score 7 points in 2 plays with one offensive play and 1 extra point. So they've got a lot of firepower on that offense. Look for them to put something together here and move the ball.
So 1st and 10 from the 20 for Jack Schneider and his offense. Remigio's the back, or check that, it's Matar who gets the carry. Bouncing on the outside and then getting stopped after a gain of maybe 2.
Yeah, Point Loma's defense, they're shifting before the ball is snapped, but you can see their linebackers and their safeties are coming up closer to the line of scrimmage. And I just have a feeling, John, that they're going to take advantage of that. I think they're going to take a shot here on this drive to move the ball downfield.
Under 3 minutes to play in half number 1. Point Loma, by the way, went a 95-yard drive to score. It's the Tomlinson. Did he make the grab? He did. Wow, what a catch by Tomlinson. That ball looked like it was going to be well out ahead of him. But his breakout season continues. 34th reception for Ashton Tomlinson. Also a fantastic basketball player. You could see the hops right there and lunging forward to make the grab.
Yeah, he got a great catch. And, you know.
What a camera shot, by the way.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's a great athlete.
That was a gain of 10, first down. Actually, a gain of 11. Here's Anthony Matar lowering the shoulder, trucking 1-pointer before a herd of them. Actually, it's a pack of pointers because they're dogs, right?
Yeah,
pack, yep.
pack.
That's a 6-yard gain for Anthony Matar. So we have a flock of Nighthawks and a pack of pointers.
A flock of Nighthawks, pack of pointers.
The pointers
the
sniffing
pack
out
of pointers.
that run.
Sniffing out that run. They sure did. Well, they're going to be chasing down some of these Nighthawks in a little bit.
They are hunting dogs. Oh, Schneider wanted his shot, but the line collapses. He's going to take it himself out across the 40.
Yeah, great job getting out of bounds, stopping the clock here as they approach midfield. You know, as they get towards the 50-yard line, the fringe point, 40-yard line, look for them to take a shot. I think this defense is softening a little bit, and Jack's making something happen with his legs.
3rd and 1. this would be the time to take that shot with the defense probably expecting a short yardage play.
Yeah, you do have some time on the clock here. I mean, everything's open here. We'll see what Legadoo does. I think I could see a little handoff to Matar.
Legadoo in his first season here as the offensive coordinator, wide receiving coach. 7 years in the NFL. And it's a keeper running up the middle as Jack Schneider, and he got 2 yards to get the first down.
Yeah, they're doing a little no-huddle offense here. That's a good call. I think it's a timeout.
Yep. Timeout, Nighthawks with 1:33 to go here in the first half. 7-0, the Pointers lead after a prayer was answered when Aaron Lee came down with a touchdown grab from Brady Allen. And the Nighthawks are driving. We saw them drive last time, but it stalled, and Trey Coleman was forced to punt inside Pointer territory.
Yeah, the Pointers had a great offensive drive after getting possession of the football after that punt. Give them a lot of credit tonight. You know, they haven't just run the football, and they're going to need to throw the ball a little bit in order to score points and win this football game on the road, right, in a hostile environment. So right now, Del Norte with the ball in their hands, they got to get hopefully in field goal range. Trey Coleman's got a strong leg, so look for them to work the edges of the sideline and then maybe take a shot downfield.
Pointers do receive the second half kickoff. We're still trying to figure out the La Jolla Rancho Bernardo game. Have yet to receive the scoring update I'm looking for. We all are looking for. But if we do, we will let you know. Winner of that game plays the winner of this game in the Division II Championship next week at Southwestern College. 1:36 to go out of the timeout. Jack Schneider with the defense collapsing all over him. Had Ashton Tomlinson up the seam, and Tomlinson fumbles the football. That was his big problem last year, and right there had a big gain negated due to the drop.
Yeah, he wasn't quite expecting that. That was a great throw. Would have been a great gain if he could get it. But he's had a great year all year. He's pretty sure-handed. That time, I just don't think he was expecting to get the ball as quickly as he did. So the middle of the field's been open. They've been taking advantage of it. So let's see what they do here.
2nd and 10. Rain has stopped for the time being, but the field conditions are very wet. Oh, and nobody there to block for Jack. He lets it go. Is it caught in play? It was. So Ashton Tomlinson makes up for it by bailing his quarterback out and getting out of bounds. He's going to be about a yard short, I think. It should be 3rd and 1.
Yeah, that's just a great job recognizing that the play's breaking down and helping your quarterback out in that situation, right? Sometimes receivers, you can see here on the instant replay, you know, he gets the ball, bang, bang. Oh, they bring pressure. He rolls out. And again, as he's getting tackled, great throw.
Oh, yeah.
Great sideline catch.
Oh, yeah.
Just working back.
That's a catch in the NFL. And then another sneak up across the middle is good. So Del Norte continuing to push the pace, push the ball. There's 100, wow. There's 70, now 80 seconds, I should say, left here in the half.
75 now.
It would actually be 75. Yeah, you're right. Math is hard. Schneider looking to throw. Down the middle, Olsen open, makes the catch inside the 10. Dragging a body inside the 5. And that's the shot that you were waiting for.
Absolutely. Ty Olsen snuck behind the defense there. And if you're the Pointers, you can't let him be one-on-one in man coverage. You have to have someone over the top of him. And that time, he didn't. But great job by Jack Schneider laying that ball in there.
Inside to the 2. Nighthawks rolling here with 60 seconds to go. Jack Schneider under center. I would expect him to try and bring this one. Oh, he wasn't ready for the snap. The ball was fumbled after a miscommunication between him and his line. Del Norte does recover it at the 3. Oof, that is a lucky outcome to what could have been a huge mistake.
Yeah, that was fortunate for them to get the ball.
Timeout with 34 seconds to go.
Yeah, I think they don't want to leave too much time on the clock. I don't think they want to leave too much time on the clock. Maybe that's why they let it go down there. But, yeah, they're fortunate to get back on that football after a miscommunication there. But ball security will be a factor tonight, like we said. But this is, again, just a great job by the receiver and quarterback. Jack Schneider hanging in the pocket, puts some air underneath it. Ty Olsen locates the football, continues to run, puts those elbows together, catches the ball, secures it, wanted to score there. Just a great individual effort by both those guys. And give credit the offensive line. They're creating a pocket for him to step up in and make the throw. The Pointers are really good on the defensive side of the football of creating pressure. Last week against Scripps Ranch, they really heckled their quarterback and didn't allow him to get comfortable back there. Credit this offensive line, you know, led by Terry Howe and Sean Lobanov, Lobo as they call him. They're doing it. The whole offensive line is doing a great job tonight.
2nd and goal from the 4. There's 34 seconds to go in the first half. Anthony Matar is the back. A flag is flown, and we will check this call, but it does not look good here for the Nighthawks.
Too many men on the field.
Dead ball, substitution infraction, offense. Lined up with 12 men.
Yeah. So that's inexcusable after a timeout. You know, you just had a timeout. You should know who's on the field. Shouldn't be any miscommunication.
It was 1st and goal from the 2. So now 2nd and goal from the 8.
We got to take advantage of these opportunities. They're still confused here. They're still confused.
34 seconds to go. Matar's the back behind Jack Schneider. That's Gio Lamone on the move. And off to the freshman. He already has 6 touchdowns this season. He won't get it right there, though. Stopped at the 6-yard line. Just a gain of 2. You got to burn another timeout, and Coach Barnett does.
Yeah, Coach Barnett's a little frustrated, but that would be the down to run the football because you still had another timeout. So now, with no timeouts left, you have almost just under 26 seconds. You got to have 2 plays lined up right now, right? Because you're probably not going to huddle up after the first play if it doesn't score. So you're going to go out there with 2 plays. If that makes sense. You following me?
That does make sense. Yeah, so you're basically drawing up your final 2 plays.
Exactly. Legady's calling 2 plays right now, and he's telling Jack and the whole offense.
So this is 4-down territory. You're not
unless you're going to do a Mayday field goal, depending on how this play goes. It is 3rd down. You're right. So they could get ready for Mayday field goal. Would be a great test for the specialists. I think they're going to be able to punch this in here. Stumbling over my words. I need to get a sip of water.
Just open your mouth and look at the sky. 3rd and goal from the 6. Jack looks to be all alone in the backfield, 5 wide. And now they shift.
They're flipping the play. So they're flipping it to the wide side of the field.
Jack Schneider ready. Throws at high point, and it's incomplete. It was intended for Tomlinson. And it's going to be 4th and goal from the 6, and the field goal unit will jog out there, led by their star kicker and future Ute, Trey Coleman.
Yeah, this was a missed opportunity. They had the ball on the 2-yard line, and just with fumbles and penalties, they got backed up here. And at least they're hopefully getting points here. This operation has been money all year.
He has not missed inside anything under 38 yards. Good snap, good hold, good kick. It's 7-3. Pointers remain up top with 16 seconds to go here in the half.
Yeah, at least they got points on that drive, John. That's a positive drive for them to go into halftime.
But you got to think that this coaching staff is upset that they didn't come away with the it was 1st and goal from the 2.
Absolutely.
And you're not rewarding Ty for making the big play.
Sure, and there'll be more opportunities in the second half. But it's not just the coaching staff that's disappointed. All these Nighthawks are disappointed. You know, I think talent-wise, they're the better football team. But right now, credit Point Loma. They've come out here tonight. They've thrown the football when they've needed to. They've gotten tough yards on the ground. They've had a big explosive run play. So I give a lot of credit to Point Loma coming in here on a night like tonight.
Coach Allen has built a really good culture down on Chatsworth Boulevard. I hear it every morning. I hear the whistles out on the track. I live literally across the street. And more often than not, culture can produce talent. And just look at San Diego State basketball. That is a great example. A team that made the national championship a year ago. Hey, by far, we're not the most talented team on the court, but Coach Dutcher and Coach Velasquez and that coaching staff, Coach Acker, have built a culture that has allowed them to win and make it so tough on their opponents. It's somewhat similar to what Coach Allen has done at Point Loma, where you're not going to see them as the most talented team, the deepest team every single week on the field. Some weeks they will be, but the culture that they have going is really, really solid.
Absolutely. They're a tough football team, and this offensive line for the Pointers is really solid. They've got some guys who can really block. I think they're going to take some knees here and go in at half with up 7-3.
I would agree. So that will do it here for half number one. 7-3. Point Loma leads. Aaron Lee scored the lone touchdown of the first half so far. Trey Coleman had a field goal to give Del Norte their first and only points in the first 24 minutes. It opened up with rain and it ended with a couple of lightning strikes. Ty Olsen with a big catch and some good defensive opportunity taken advantage of by the Pointers gave them, or I guess kept them in the lead. Here's that catch again by Ty Olsen and a perfect throw by Jack Schneider. Gorgeous.
Yeah, great pitch and catch. Great job by the offense, just getting in position, taking a shot, and putting points on the board before half.
24 minutes in the books, and a trip to the championship remains on the line. The outcome on the other side. We're going to step aside for our halftime break as well and rejoin the action. About 14 minutes. You're watching the CIF San Diego Section Division II semifinals on the NFHS Network.
Walk it like I talk it. 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 Hey, walk it like I talk it. 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 Let's go.
There they are, your Del Norte.
with your girlfriend, she's upset. She's going off about something that you said, 'cause she doesn't get your humor like I do. I'm in the room, it's a typical Tuesday night. I'm listening to the kind of music she doesn't like, and she'll never know your story like I do. But she wears short skirts, I wear t-shirts. She's cheer captain and I'm on the bleachers, screaming about the day when you wake up and find that what you're looking for has been here the whole time. If you can see that I'm the one who understands you, been here all along, so why can't you see? You belong with me. You belong with me. Walking the streets with you in your worn out jeans. I can't help thinking this is how it ought to be.
Welcome back to the field, your Del Norte High School Nighthawks. Fans, don't forget to watch KUSI, the Prep Pigskin Report, tonight at 11 o'clock to catch all the highlights of tonight's game and from games around the county. Hey, Del Norte High School students, don't forget to join us for the second annual Nighthawk Madness event coming up on Friday, December 8th in the Del Norte High School gym for the launch party and the introductions of the boys and girls basketball teams for the 2023-24 season. There'll be half-court shot contest, class competitions, girls versus boys three-point shooting contest, teacher competitions, and DJ prizes and giveaways. Last year, Terry Howe, number 75 on the football.
Halftime coming to a close as we rejoin you here at Del Norte High School. Drew Freris, Jonathan Rifkin, delighted to be with you. 7-3, the Pointers scored on a touchdown pass, no less. Who had that on their betting line here tonight? Don't bet on high school sports, by the way. That was just a joke.
Yeah.
I feel like I should put that disclaimer out there. Del Norte had a first and goal from the 2. It gets called back, or not called back. They lose 5 yards due to 12 men on the field out of a timeout. They can't punch it in. It's a field goal that's good for Trey Coleman. Surprise, surprise. But here they are down 7-3. What adjustments need to be made?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, for Del Norte, I think you just need to continue to open up the offense, throw the ball a little bit, stretch the field, keep this Pointer defense on their heels. I think they've done a decent job of that. Obviously, they need to punch it in the end zone. Like you said, those penalties and the ball security a little bit need to be fixed. But that's what Del Norte needs to do to adjust here in the second half.
Both teams had a fumble, though Del Norte's was recovered by the Pointers. Point Loma's, they were able to recover their own, so a bit of a break right there. But overall, I think Del Norte has mostly executed their game plan defensively the way they would have liked, minus that one breakdown and the one big run.
Right. They've done a pretty good job on the line of scrimmage, and I credit the Pointers for those 2 big plays. But, you know, the Pointers are going to have to keep that up on the offensive side of the ball if they want to keep up with this Nighthawk offense here in the second half.
All right, Point Loma ready to return here. The second half kickoff. Trey Coleman mostly doesn't have his return. We'll see here what the Pointers decide to do. Well, they can't decide to do anything because that ball is well into the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, they're going to win the battle of field position here tonight. Obviously, in the first half, it was a little bit of an even game field position-wise, but special teams, I give the edge to Del Norte.
1st and 10 from the 20 is where Brady Allen, who had his 19th touchdown pass to Aaron Lee in the first half. His offense will come out here. Winner of this game plays the winner of Rancho Bernardo and La Jolla at Southwestern College next week, next Saturday night in the Division II Championship with an opportunity to represent the San Diego section on the state level. Shotgun for Allen. It's a handoff on the delay. And I think that's Ogden turning those legs up the middle.
Yeah, he's getting a healthy dose of carries tonight. He's had a lot of success, had that big run in the first half. It's a good job on first down and being ahead of the sticks. We got a pointer down here.
That was the 3rd pointer down. By the way, La Jolla was up 28-14 at halftime against Rancho Bernardo. That just came in, so. That is an electric La Jolla offense, by the way. Jackson Deal is the real deal. No pun intended. Del Norte has been La Jolla the last 2 times they played the last 2 years. They did not play this season. Pointer remains down the 25-yard line, still awaiting a number. It was an 8-yard run for Cannon Ogden. Stopped short of that line to gain, so it'll be 2nd and 2, but a bit of a limp here.
Yeah, that's number 58.
Yeah, that's Yahir Yaya Yanez, the junior, who's being helped off the field. Hopefully he's okay. He's an impact player on the line.
Yeah, he's a big contributor on the offensive line. I think they're replacing him with number 65.
Bryson Morales.
Bryson Morales getting a chance to prove himself here in the playoffs. Just a sophomore.
It's a good mix of upperclassmen and underclassmen for Coach Allen's team. 2nd and 2. Allen alone, he's going to keep it, running out to the left. Now bouncing out to the right. He's taken down by a flock of those Nighthawks, but he got 3 yards. That's good enough for a first down here for the Pointers.
Yeah, it's going to take a flock of Nighthawks, all 11 guys rallying to the football. I know Coach Barnett is preaching that to his guys, and Coach Snyder. They're doing a pretty good job gang tackling tonight. But yeah, this game will be won on the line of scrimmage.
Only one red zone opportunity for the Pointers back in the first half. It turned into that touchdown. It was a 95-yard drive set up by a long run by Cannon Ogden. 1st and 10 from the 31. Ogden again on the sweep, running out right in between the tackles, staying on his feet. Oh boy, he's shaking off all sorts of Nighthawks as he chugs his way out across the 40. The line to gain is the 41. He got just enough, a 10-yard run, maybe a 10.5-yard run for Cannon Ogden before Gio Lamone takes him down.
Yeah, that was a great job again by Ogden. He's getting a lot of carries tonight, and rightfully so. They're going to keep giving him the football until they stop it, right? You know, until Del Norte buckles up and gets him to the ground.
First and 10 from the 41. It's another handoff, and it goes for no gain on the play. The handoff was to Mark Oriole, his 2nd carry here of the evening. Cannon Barnett with another tackle. And finally a good stop here in the second half. 2 minutes in here for the Nighthawks.
Yeah, they're the Pointers here are eating some clock here. Some valuable clock, especially when you're down. If you're Del Norte, you got to get off the field if you're on defense. Get your offensive football.
Sweep here once again, and goes for a very short gain after Ogden is taken down again on the line. Gio Lamone exploding for the tackle.
Yeah, this is a very physical football game, and I'm not surprised to see this. And we've got a rotation in. We've got number 45 in for Del Norte, Marcus Hernandez. He's been getting in the game a lot tonight, giving Esteban Limon a breather. So look for him to make some plays along that D-line. Elias Zair's having a nice night. So 3rd and long here for the Pointers.
3rd and 9 from the 42 for the Pointers. Nighthawks looking for the stop. Allen decides to keep. It's snuffed out, and he's going to be taken down for a huge loss on the play. Hayden Barnett was on the lead right there.
That's that flock of Nighthawks that we've been talking about. Just a great group effort by these guys, you know. Coach Schneider rallied these guys at halftime and said, look, we need to get the offense on the field, keep them on the field if we're going to win this football game. Great job by the defense stepping up and forcing them to a 4th and long.
A torrential downpour was how this game started. It led up about midway through the first quarter. And now the field conditions a bit more temperate, a bit warmer, less wet, and this actually favors Del Norte a bit more.
I think they're going to go after this punt here, John. Clete Farah over the long snapper.
Farah has 2 block punts, including a touchdown. That was against Ramona. Oh, this one is off the left foot and into the cheerleading squad. Out near the 36-yard line in Pointer territory. Del Norte is going to have excellent field position.
Yeah, see, this is where specialists really come into play. And, you know, Point Loma was doing their homework when they watching this Del Norte team, and they saw them block a few punts against the Ramona Bulldogs, and they lined up 10 guys across the line. And I think that spooked this punt team for Point Loma and rushed an operation.
Jack Schneider on a 1st and 10 in the shotgun. And off to Ryan Remigio, and he's immediately snuffed out. It's going to be a loss of 1. Remigio has been in the rotation with Chris Guzman and Anthony Matar.
Esteban Limon is down.
And number 34, Braden Bartocci.
Connor Herrick coming in, I think, to replace him.
Yeah, Esteban is on the ground right now. He's been playing a little hurt throughout the season. Both Esteban and Adrian Gonzalez. Adrian Gonzalez has been playing all season, or since his reintroduction against Rancho Bernardo back on September 29th with a partially torn knee. Oh, and Esteban Limon right now seems to be in a bit of pain. He is a huge impact player for this team, a 4-year varsity player, and somebody who has really given quarterbacks on the other side nightmares and given his quarterback some sweet dreams blocking for him.
Yeah, he's a great football player. He's a guy who really sets the tone on the line of scrimmage. Hopefully he can return tonight. He's a big-time contributor for this team. And they're going to help him off the field here. I think he's really banged up. So hope to see him walking here. Hopefully it's just a stinger. Good to see the Nighthawk hopeful clapping for him.
Yeah, that's a big loss. We'll keep an eye on him and see if we get any updates. So it's the 7:52 mark here in quarter number 3. Pointers up by 4. Nighthawks have a 2nd and 12 after Remigio went backwards for 2 yards. Gio Lamone, Esteban's brother, is the H-back out in front. Low snap, Schneider brings it back, looking downfield, lets one fly. And it's caught by Tomlinson, towing the sideline. Tomlinson is pushed out near the 15. A big gain for Ashton Tomlinson of about 24 yards, and Del Norte is now in the red zone.
Yeah, he's feeling it right now. He's just looked that football in, put his hands up there, turned upfield. He's having an exceptional night here on offense. And he's had to step up here tonight because Tyler Becker's out of this football game. So great job by Tomlinson getting open and getting in space.
He had a drop pass in the first half, and then the very next play, he bails out his quarterback, Jack Schneider, by saving one, making a catch in bounds before being pushed out. First and 10, it's a handoff and nowhere to go for Anthony Matar. He's being taken down by a pair of pointers. Nate Terzoli was the lead tackler. Brady Allen joining him.
Yeah, they're crowding the line of scrimmage. They're basically saying, look, we're not going to get beat on the ground, and you're going to have to throw the football against us. So, at least on this drive. So, Del Norte's got to figure something out. But right now it's 2nd and long. Hopefully make it 3rd and manageable, or maybe punch it in the end zone or get a first down.
Yeah, 2nd and 10. Ball definitely within Trey Coleman's field goal range. Now, I could probably say that for most of the field. But obviously you're looking for the lead here. Schneider looking to throw. Has time. Now pocket collapses. And he'll be dragged down by the kneecap. It's going to be a big loss on the play. Leading tackler was Mateo Correa for the Pointers. It's going to be 3rd and about 17.
Yeah, they were really missing Esteban Limon in the middle of that offensive line. Usually he gives some protection there. Yeah, Anthony Yu open on the left side. I don't think Schneider had time to see him. But right now it's 3rd and long. Got to make something happen here.
3rd and 17. It would be a 38-yard field goal for Trey Coleman. Schneider looking to throw real quick. It's Ty Olson. And immediately the Pointers converge after a gain of 4 on the play. So the ball's going to be at the 19-yard line. After Brandon Bartocci took him down, and here comes Trey Coleman and the special teams unit.
That was a great job by the Pointers on this drive, just making that bend but don't break defense, right? They're in the red zone. They've had good red zone stops here, forcing this Nighthawk football team to kick field goals and not get touchdowns. Great job by the Pointers.
So a 35-yard field goal. Jack Christensen, the holder, Eli Gilmore, the snapper. Trey Coleman elevates one through the uprights. He's 2 for 2, and he has 100% of the Del Norte points here tonight. 5:06 to go in the 3rd. Pointers lead by 1.
Yeah, you have some positives there for Del Norte. They're able to move the football, get in the red zone again. Obviously, you'd love to see them punch it in there if you're a Nighthawk fan. But great job by the Pointers having that bend but don't break mentality. And again, Trey Coleman, he is a Saturday player, might be a Sunday player one day, kicking the football. He's had a great night tonight, not only kicking field goals, but punting the ball, getting it inside the 5-yard line down to, I think, the 2. So the specialists for the Nighthawks have shown out tonight, leading to all of their points here in the 3rd quarter.
Trey Coleman to boot it away. Venture a guess on where this one might land?
Somewhere in the blue turf, maybe beyond.
You are correct, sir.
Yes.
Right in the middle of the blue turf on the far side. You had a 100% chance of getting it right, just for the record.
Wow, I like my odds there.
Yeah. Maybe 99.9.
I'll take them.
1st and 10 for Brady Allen in the offense. An offense that has scored once on a 95-yard drive early in the 2nd quarter. He's in the shotgun. Haven't seen a lot of Rocket Robinson. He went down with an injury earlier. Here's a little toss that goes absolutely nowhere. A huge loss on the play. Ogden got absolutely swallowed up by the Nighthawk defensive line.
I heard that hit from up here with my headphones on. Elias Zaire, hello, welcome to the nest, he said. He absolutely drilled that pointer. And, you know, I'm surprised he even hung on to the football. But great job by Elias Zaire setting the tone here on this drive early.
Zaire setting the tone here. You're dropping bars tonight, Drew Ferris.
Yeah, I know.
2nd and 14. It's a loss of 4. Ogden again on the move. Allen looking to throw. Launches one into the middle of the field. And I believe it's intercepted. It is a pickoff at the 50-yard line for Jack Christensen. A huge turnover.
And this crowd is now really invested into this ball game. Great job, Jack Christensen, locating the football, boxing him out, basketball style, getting up and getting the football. Great job, Jack Christensen. And you can see, you know, Brady Allen was pressured on this play, wasn't really able to step into this throw. Off his back foot, gets air underneath it, gives time for Christian to get back, get his head around, locate the football. Just an awesome job coming down with that one.
Del Norte just got a sideline warning, by the way. Yeah, that throw looked like Mac Jones out there. Fading backwards off the back foot, ended up being intercepted.
Yeah, that was just a great job getting the ball back. You know, I mean, to be honest with you, that's better than the last punt that they had for the Pointers. So might have.
You're always glasses half full.
Well,
Drew.
yeah,
I get it.
Yeah.
Now, if you were being glass half full, you would have said, well, there was a chance it could have been caught by the Pointers, and they would have had a first down the field at the 50.
It's true. Well, they had a touchdown like that tonight.
So I mean, Brady Allen is 50% in completions tonight.
Yeah, well,
he's 1 for 2.
You live and die by the sword, right? You throw one off your back foot, you get a touchdown. Throw one off your back foot, you get an interception. So, you know,
can't win them all.
Olsen
is running off the field. Oscar Hines is confused as well. Blake Skoglin comes in. Boy, this is a confused offense right now.
Yeah, I don't know if they were expecting to get the football this quickly, but you have to be ready for these situations.
So Skoglin in the slot to the right. That's Chris Guzman going from the slot to the backfield. Shotgun for Schneider at the 49. Handoff Christopher Guzman. Slipping his way through the line up near the 45 in opponent territory. It's a gain of 6 for Guzman.
Yeah, Coach Barnett, he's upset about something right now. He's yelling at, I think, the referee, but now Ty Olsen comes back into the ball game.
Nighthawk! Come on, Nighthawk!
So, anyways, we had so right now, Del Norte middle of the field, second and mid right now. There are a lot of options here on the offensive side of the football.
2nd and 4. Guzman to the left of Jack. Blitz coming. Blitz getting to him. Schneider stays on his feet for a moment. I think he got back to the line of scrimmage. He did. No gain on the play.
He lost 5 yards.
Oh, check that. You're right. That was original line of scrimmage is what I meant to say. So he did lose 5 yards, maybe 6. So it's 3rd and 10.
The Pointers are putting their ears up.
I think I think a Pointer's ear is already up.
Right, even higher than they already are. But they're
good save.
Yeah, right. But they're getting after the quarterback. They're blitzing. They're disrupting the timing and the rhythm of this offense and making Jack Schneider uncomfortable, forcing him to not be able to see his receivers develop their routes.
They're flipping the play again. 3rd and 10, under 3 to go here in the 3rd quarter. 7-6, the Pointers lead. Schneider is all alone. Schneider flushed out left. Lets one fly and incomplete. It was intended for Ashton Tomlinson. It's going to be 4th and 10, and the Pointers defense again pressuring Jack Schneider, forcing him into a tough spot and a 3 and out for the offense.
Yeah, you said it, John. I mean, great job by the Pointers to get back on defense and force a 3 and out. Unfortunately, Del Norte could not capitalize on that turnover. Let's see what Trey Coleman can do, pinning him inside their own 10-yard line. Let's hopefully see.
Trey Coleman lets this one go. It's waved off. Takes a slight Del Norte bounce inside the 15-yard line. Eventually down at the 13. So pretty good punt. And with the way that the defense has been playing for the Nighthawks, I think you're okay with it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know, we got to force the Pointers to go a long way here. They've already done that in the first half, right, on their 95-yard touchdown drive. So let's see Del Norte and how they're going to respond back on defense. But I want to see the Pointers come out here and really move the ball like I know they can.
Brady Allen in the shotgun. Handoff that goes up the middle. Gain of 5 on the play. And it was Romeo Carter getting his first carry here tonight, the sophomore. One of the fantastic underclassmen on this offense.
Yeah, I think there was a gain of 7 there.
Yeah, you're right.
20-yard line.
Yep,
but
yep.
Yeah, they just forced everything back inside, so it was a good job by Del Norte not allowing them to get on the edge. And the Pointers got some positive yardage.
2nd and 3. Here's a sweep. Cannon Ogden turning up the middle, and he got 5 yards out of it.
Yeah, they just ran the same exact play to the same exact side of the field, and it's working for them. You know, they're bringing their guard around, pulling, and getting up field, and Del Norte has got to squeeze the gap, fill the hole with their linebackers, and stop the bleeding.
1st and 10 from the 26 for the Pointers. Allen is alone, hands it off to Ogden. This time bouncing out right, got maybe a yard after taking a shoulder to the chest. The man on the tackle was Garrett Hurdy.
Yeah, they had 8 guys in the box there, single high safety, corners on the edge, and it's hard to run the football with 8 guys in the box. So they're inviting the Pointers to throw the football, and it's second and a long ways here. So let's see if the Pointers can open up their offense a bit more and trust their throwing game now that the rain has stopped.
Student section a bit late arriving here on a Friday night, trying to get their team a little bit of energy. Allen's going to keep it on 2nd and 10, and he'll be stifled after a gain of 1. Still going back. Finally, the whistle's blown. But he did carry it up to the 27. It'll be 3rd and 9, and that will likely be the final play here of the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, they like to do that quarterback design run. They've had some success with it, especially last week against Scripps Ranch. They were able to break some big runs. But this Del Norte team, they're ready for it. And they're going to do everything they can to stop this Pointer run game.
So they're going to flip the field here in the 3rd quarter, and into the 4th we go, 7-6. The 1 touchdown on the game came back in the 1st half by Aaron Lee from the arm of Brady Allen. Del Norte has been in the red zone a few times. They've been unable to punch it in. 2 field goals by Trey Coleman equal to 6 points on the board for the Nighthawks. 12 more minutes to go, Drew, with a trip to the championship on the line.
Yeah, this is the last quarter of the game. Could go into overtime, we'll see. Last quarter of regulation. Both these teams have a lot at stake here. You know, Del Norte, they've moved the ball pretty well offensively. They haven't been able to punch it in the end zone, which led to those 2 field goals you were talking about, John. But the Pointers here have a really good opportunity to drive the football down the field, burn a lot of clock, and put a lot of pressure on this Nighthawk offense as this quarter continues to move forward.
Yep, it's going to be a fight to the finish, Drew. It's, I think, something that I expected coming into this game. You never know in postseason, and again, the culture that Coach Allen has built at Point Loma, they are a tough competitor for anybody. Here's a handoff to Ogden. No, it's a keeper for Allen. Throws it up the middle. Has a man, and it's incomplete. Leo Saad was the intended receiver. He had a reception earlier. That was the 3rd down catch he made to continue a drive that led to the touchdown.
Yeah, that was a missed opportunity. You know, Saad was open there, and you got to take advantage of those opportunities. Del Norte looked like they were ready for the pass game. They had those guys defended, but Saad was open in the middle of the field, and now it's going to be fourth down.
And we'll probably see Brady Allen on 4th and 9 pooch punt this one away.
Jack Christensen back.
It's actually Jake Warren, number 8. 8 and 9 look about basically the same with the
it's
jersey.
Jake Warren,
Yep.
okay.
And here's Allen with the pooch punt. Oh, pretty good leg behind this one. And actually, you were right. It is Jack Christensen. Like I said, the 8 and 9 look really similar. And nonetheless, he lets it trickle out near the 10. Wow, what a punt.
What a
by the
punt.
quarterback.
Yeah, that's a great way to flip the field. And when you don't have, John, when you don't have true specialists, I'll say, at snapper and punter, you got to improvise. And Brady Allen has done a great job
He
for them.
literally does it all. He leads the team in passing, in rushing. He also has 180 yards receiving this season.
Wow.
And punting, obviously, continuing to add to his total here tonight. He just hasn't kicked a field goal, and honestly,
He probably could.
I would, yeah, I'd bet my left arm that he probably could. I need my left
well,
arm.
my left arm's a little more valuable than yours, so I can't bet mine. I don't know. I'm ambidextrous.
I am too.
Oh.
So our left arms are equal value. Here's Jack Schneider, 1st and 10 from the 11. It's a sweep to Ty Olson. Olson bouncing out the outside, dodging one tackler, dodging two tacklers. Finally out of bounds.
Yeah, you know, they needed to get him the football in a lot of different ways, and they haven't been able to throw the ball so much to him. Obviously, we saw that big play down the field in the first half to get in the red zone, but that was a really creative way to get him the football on the, towards the boundary, or actually to the field there. Great run by Ty.
Remember when I swallowed that bug in Ramona? I just had flashbacks.
Sorry, I'll take over. I'll wear all the hats.
2nd and 4 after the 6-yard run for Ty Olson. Literally taking my breath away. Oh, defense looking to blitz. Delayed handoff up the middle. Goes for a 1st down and then some from Ryan Remigio.
And it's good to see Esteban Limon back in the game on the right side. It's good to see him back in there. He's an anchor on this offensive line along with Sean Lobanov, Terry Howe, and company.
Nate Terzoli was on the tackle. 1st and 10 from the 23. We're 40 seconds, now 50 seconds in to the 4th and potential final quarter. 1-point ball game. A winner goes to Southwestern next week for the championship here in Division II as penalty
False
flag.
start.
Yeah, another one. Boy, flags have been another issue here for Del Norte tonight.
Yeah, these penalties are really going to delay.
Procedure, offense, number 66, still 1st down.
Omaru again, 2nd time.
Illegal procedure, false start. It looks like a false start was called, but you know, these penalties can really set back the offense no matter where you are on the field.
La Jolla is still up on Rancho Bernardo 28-14, that game in the 3rd. 10:46 to go. It's 1st and 15. Schneider to Guzman, and Chris runs right into the line. Tackle was made by River Abendroth.
Yeah, River Abendroth, he's one of their better linemen that they have on the pointers. He had a great game against Scripps Ranch last week. He plays on both sides of the football, but I think he's actually a better defensive lineman than he is an offensive lineman. He's got great hands, sheds blocks, and makes tackles. He's a big-time player for them.
They gave Guzman half a yard, 2nd and 14. Schneider to Olson. Immediately pushed out of bounds out near the 30. Going to call it the 28-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and manageable, 3rd and about 6.
Yeah, they're getting Ty in that intermediate game right now, and then you know if they're gonna put points on the board on this drive, they are going to have to really make some strides down the football field. But right now they only need 5 yards, so let's see what Legadoo draws up for them.
3rd and 5 after the 9-yard gain for Olson. Jack has a trio to the strong side. Rushes 4. Jack flushed out left, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds. After a gain of 1, maybe 2, it's going to be 4th and manageable, and the punting team is going to come out there, but first, there's a Nighthawk on one knee. So they're going to take a timeout on the field.
I think that's number 66.
That would be Amru.
Amru, he looks like he hurt his elbow there. It could be a collarbone. I've had one of those before, broken collarbone in college.
They're going to check on him, and the offense will come off the field for the special team. So again, a 3 and out. The Pointers taking advantage of Del Norte mistakes. Obviously, the flag makes things a little bit more difficult, but
yeah, a lot more challenging.
the Pointers still played great defense on top of it.
Absolutely.
Trey Coleman to punt at the 20. Lets it fly. Tons of topspin. Fair catch caught at the 34. And that was probably smart of Romeo Carter because Jack Christensen was right in his face. Oh, Jake Warren, rather. So a 46-yard punt for Trey Coleman.
He's doing a great job flipping the field tonight. And he is a weapon for this team. And
he's going to be a weapon for Utah.
He will.
Kyle Whittingham is a coach that everybody wants to play for, I'll tell you. Utah will fight you on the field, and when the field freezes over, they'll keep on fighting you.
They beat my Gators this year.
They did not beat my Ducks. Here's a quick handoff. Ogden twirling his way for a gain of 4 on the play.
Yeah, positive yardage here. Ogden's having a great night running the football. They've really leaned on him and Brady Allen. And 3 and 33, this tandem for the Pointers.
Yeah, 333 really beating the Nighthawks so far tonight.
They might get that in rushing if Del Norte doesn't step it up.
You're not that far off. Here's a keeper. Allen with a nice stiff arm, staying on his feet, toeing the sideline out near the 50. What an insane run by the quarterback.
That was a very great individual effort by Brady Allen. He is really difficult to bring down. He's got these long arms, and he's strong and he's physical, and when he gets in the hole, you can see here, this is a designed quarterback run. He gets up in the hole, and he's just so difficult to bring down. Stiff arm, elusive, makes something out of nothing there. It's a quick snap.
Yeah, a gain of 15 on the run. 1st and 10 from the 49. Quick handoff here, and a really good first move by Ian Matire. Goes for a gain of 5 on the play.
Yeah, that's that wing T offense. That's just that quick handoff up the middle. They try to get you sleeping on the defense, rushing up to the line of scrimmage. So the stamina of this Del Norte defense is really going to be tested here on this drive.
Trey Coleman is taking his anger out on footballs right now on the sideline. 2nd and 6. And right now, the Pointers offense taking all the time in the world. 7:40 and counting. 7-6 ball game. Allen with the handoff. It's a sweep outside. Ogden will get the first down, but it's going to come back as the flag was thrown. Looked to be maybe a holding penalty on the offense. And we haven't seen many Point Loma flags. They have played a very clean game here tonight.
That's really helped them coming in here on the road.
Offense, number 68.
Ooh, the official almost went to Del Norte. He had to double check.
I think he was just
I know he's doing
who
his
was on
best.
offense.
I know he's doing his best.
You know,
but
number 68, watching him play, wherever he pulls to, that's the majority of the time. That's the direction of the play where it's going. He does hold a bit. He gets his hands outside sometimes. In that play, he got caught with his hand in the cookie jar.
So it's from the spot of the foul, not the original line of scrimmage. So it's going to go all the way back to the 43-yard line. So it's going to be a 2nd and very long. 2nd and 16. Allen running out of space, going backwards. He lets one rip down the field, and it's caught. Out near the 25-yard line.
Wow.
Reeling it in was Romeo Carter. Oh, wow.
Got to give credit to the Pointers. They're taking their shots down the field. And I said it earlier in the broadcast that the Pointers, if they're going to win this football game, they can't just run the football every single down. They're going to need to take shots downfield.
Allen had nowhere to go.
Yeah, I think this was a broken play. Ogden was supposed to go underneath. Somewhat of a well, not a broken play. Ogden didn't just take the fake handoff, but that was a great throw by Brady Allen. Credit the Pointers, making a big play on offense.
1st and 10 from the 23. And a quick handoff here to Matire, goes for a short gain on the play.
You know, John, you notice this Pointer offense, they're positive plays, right? You see them falling forward. You see them getting very few negative plays, especially early in the drive, which really helps them. They've had maybe a few 3rd and longs or a few 4th downs, obviously, but when they get these drives going like they are now, they're falling forward on the offensive side of the football.
Second and 7. Another quick handoff here.
Nope.
No, it's
pass.
Allen kept it. And after evading a couple of Nighthawks, he's taken down. Maybe got a yard out of it. It's going to be 3rd and 6.
Yeah, again, credit the Pointers. They're going in the air, playing the play action there. Del Norte was ready for it.
Jack Parker on the tackle. By the way, look, even if the Pointers get in the end zone, unless they go for 2 and get it, it's a 1-possession game still.
Right. So that's the good news if you're Del Norte. This is that time, that bend but don't break mentality. It's a big 3rd down play here. You got plenty of time on the clock for this Del Norte offense when they get the ball back. Just depends on how much ground they have to make up here.
Bernie Allen, by the way, is 2 for 3 tonight, but he does have a completed pass to the other team, so he could be 3 for 3 depending on how you want to count it.
Yeah, if you're depending on what jersey color you're
Exactly.
talking about.
It's 3rd and 7. Allen fakes the toss left, evading a sack for a moment, and then throws it into no man's land, incomplete. So a 3rd down stand right there for the defense, and it's going to be decision time. It would be a 37-yard field goal. The long of the season for Aaron Lee is 31.
I think they're going for it here. Brady Allen's coming off the football field.
So again, Lee's long is 31. This is 37. The holder is Mateo Correa. Actually, it's Matthew Cleater. And this would make it a 4-point game. Lee ready. Defense is going to give them everything they can. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up, and it is no good. It is no good for Aaron Lee on a 37-yard attempt. It is a 1-point game with 5:29 to go. Trey Coleman has all the points for the Nighthawks. I wouldn't venture a different opportunity. I mean, maybe he gets one more and kicks it through.
Yeah, well, he's been a weapon for this Del Norte offense.
There is a flag, by the way.
I think this was after the results of the play.
The Nighthawks already have a sideline warning, so that could, if that goes against their sideline, it's not a good sign. Here's the field goal again. The line drives straight to the left. There's the call.
After the kick, we have personal foul, unnecessary roughness against Del Norte. It'll be half the distance to the goal line. It'll be Del Norte's ball, 1st and 10.
So instead of having the ball at the 20, can you explain to me how you have unnecessary roughness after a play?
Yeah.
Because unnecessary, unsportsmanlike conduct, I understand.
Yeah, that's probably what the call
Okay,
is.
so it was just a misspeak.
Right. After the play, there was probably some unsportsmanlike conduct, personal foul. Either something was said or there was something physically done. But again, the penalties, John, you know, this is something that's haunted Del Norte at times during the season. This game has been no different. They have 90 yards to drive here, and this Pointer defense has been playing really well all night. They've been bottling Ty Olson. Obviously, Ashton Tomlinson has had some flashes here and there, but this Pointer defense has really stepped up tonight. I give them a lot of credit. Let's see if they can do it here in this next 5.5 minutes of the game.
La Jolla is up 35-14 on Rancho Bernardo. That game headed towards the end of the 3rd quarter. Boy, Tyler Roche has his team rolling here on the back end of the season. The Vikings are a team to be reckoned with. 7-6 here tonight. Instead of 1st and 10 from the 20, you said it, Drew. Del Norte has 1st and 10 from their own 10. Continuing to set themselves back due to flags.
At least it's not 1st and 20. But yeah, they are setting themselves back here. But
well, no matter what, you got to get, I mean, Ty Olson, you want to, or not Ty Olson, Trey Coleman, you want to get him to the 35, 33-ish. Probably
Right.
get him within a 50-yard field goal. Wet conditions, you never know. Here's Jack Schneider in the shotgun. Looking to pass. Out right now, left flushed out. And he throws it away.
yeah, they're doing a great job just keeping everything in front of them. and not giving Jack Schneider comfortable throwing opportunities. But, you know, if you're Del Norte, you got to get something going, but you don't need to force anything. So the decision-making of Jack Schneider, that senior leadership that he's been proven to have and give to this team throughout this course of the season is really going to show here on this drive.
2nd and 10. Line shifted left. Schneider steps up, lets one rip. There's Ty Olson out across the 20. Near the 25-yard line. That's good for a first down, a gain of 13 on the play.
Yeah, they sent Mateo Correa, number 16, on a corner blitz. And a great job by Terry Howe, left tackle, getting out there and getting his hands on that guy and giving Jack Schneider time to make that throw.
See Coach Joel Allen on the sideline, trying to hope that his defense can get another stop here. They have been surgical all evening long. Jack looking to throw again. As Ty Olson, he was getting held by the shoulder pad. There is no flag, and it is not caught. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, it was a very subtle tug that I think should have been called.
I would agree.
I would have called that penalty, but it wasn't
You're
so
wearing
obvious.
sort of a striped shirt here tonight. Let's see if we can see it here. It's a good throw, man. Yeah, that right arm right before
Yeah,
the right arm was just holding his shoulder.
yeah.
2nd and 10. Out on the far side, incomplete. Pass was intended for Olson, so they're really trying to force it to tie right now.
Yeah, they're trying to get the ball in their playmakers' hands, but you can't just only force the ball to tie. You know, obviously he's a great playmaker for the Nighthawks, but Ashton Tomlinson, he's been doing really well tonight. But you know, the absence of Tyler Becker tonight, I think, is really being felt because he's been a great outlet for situations like this. So, you know, the Nighthawks do have really great opportunities or got options to throw to outside of that, but someone's got to step up on this team.
3rd and 10. Here's Jack near side. Olson makes the catch. I think he got a foot in. He did, so it's complete. And it is right at the line to gain. I think he got just enough. It's a first down. Boy, this game is a game of inches for sure.
I mean, is there some sort of Receiver of the Year award in San Diego?
Yes, there is.
Okay, well, number 5 for the Nighthawks needs to get it.
Well, he got it for the Palomar Conference.
Okay, well,
there's step one.
He should get it for the city of San Diego because he's putting on a clinic tonight.
He and Jack Schneider have connected in very important moments. Here's play action for Schneider. Has time. Gotta let it fly, though. Flushed out lefts. Dumps it down. That's Braxton Jones. And Braxton gets right at the line to gain again, a gain of 11. Will move the sticks. Braxton had his first touchdown of the season, the junior, last week against Oceanside.
Yeah, it's going to take one of these number 3, number 4 receivers for Del Norte to step up tonight. Anthony Yu, Braxton Jones, Oliver Heinz. You know, Tomlinson and Ty Olson are being keyed on by this Pointer defense, so there will be other Nighthawks open.
1st and 10, 4.5 to go. Schneider with a quick pitch, quick catch. Ty Olson, is it in? It is. Out of the 49, maybe 48-yard line. Gonna set up a 2nd and about 4.
Yeah, I've given a lot of credit to the Pointers. They're making Ty Olson earn every single yard that he's had tonight, and he's putting on a clinic, like I said, sideline. And Jack Schneider, he's putting the ball where only his receiver can get it. It's a great job by those two guys.
Boy, the Nighthawk offense coming alive here down the stretch. More work to go, though. 2nd and 3. Schneider gets hit. Did he fumble the football? Oh, it looked like it may have come out.
I think the Pointers got it.
They're saying they got it. This would be the 2nd fumble. And it is Point Loma football. A huge fumble and a sack that is recovered by Nate Terzoli. The Pointers recover in Nighthawk territory with 4:17 to go. A drive that looked like it was working in the Nighthawks' favor turns awry.
Yeah, turnovers here. It's just they dropped 8 guys in coverage. They only rushed 3. And number 59, River Abendroth, forced the hit. He's been having a great season this year.
So Brady Allen slips as he falls. Did he fumble the football? No, it almost looked like it got punched out. Instead, it is a loss of 3 on the play. And Adrian Gonzalez will be credited with the sack.
When you can get pressure on the quarterback with 3 guys, that makes it really difficult for, the offense. And that's a really costly turnover. Let's see if Del Norte can step up here.
All 3 timeouts remain, under 4 minutes to go. Pointers are going to milk every moment of this drive. Second and 13, excuse me. Don't know where that came from.
Third and 6.
I was going to say 3rd and 36. Allen in the shotgun, rolling out left. Not sure where he's going. Throws it off the back foot, and it's incomplete. It was intended for Romeo Carter. Could not reel it in. It's 3rd and 13.
That's actually a huge play for Del Norte. The fact that they threw the football on 2nd and long and stopped that clock, that was a very interesting choice for the Pointers. But again, they've been aggressive on offense. They've thrown the football a few times, a lot more than they did last week. I think they've realized that they have to throw the ball in order to win this game. And they've had a few big plays here, but let's see if they can move the ball here on 3rd and long.
The defense will likely be playing pass. 3:27, the benefit is the clock stops. Allen looking to throw, flag comes out, and this play is going to be blown dead. It's going to be a false start on the offense. That'll push it back to 3rd and 17. 3rd and 18.
Dead ball. False start. Offense, number 52.
Yeah, that's one of the few penalties the Pointers have had, but that's a very costly penalty because that really helps the field position for the Nighthawks. But the Pointers have won the turnover battle tonight, and their scoreboard is reflecting that. And obviously there is still some time in this game, and Del Norte will have another chance, hopefully, to get the ball back and score.
Yeah, you mentioned the turnovers. Brady Allen has an interception. Jack Schneider has 2 fumbles. Didn't have any fumbles coming into the game. Empty set here for Allen. 3rd and 18 for the Pointers, and a whistle is blown. Somebody called a timeout. It looked like it was going to be a quarterback keeper, by the way.
I noticed that too.
Well, I don't know if somebody called a timeout. There's no flag on the field.
Timer, please put 3:27 on the clock.
Because of the false start. But he asked to wind the clock. I think it was at 3:20, though. I stand by the clock timer. The clock keeper. Are literally standing by the clock keeper. 3rd and 18. Allen again alone. They showed their cards last time. I wonder if they go back to it. And he does keep it running up the middle. And he's taken down now near the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 6 on the play. And at 3:18 and counting, now Del Norte will use the timeout.
Yeah, they forced them to use a timeout.
Which was the plan here when they ran the football.
Right. I mean, because they threw it on 2nd down, which is,
Fans, North County.
I like the aggressiveness, but they've had a lot of success running the football tonight. I thought they would do more run plays, maybe get in number 33, Kenan Ogden. He's had a great night tonight running the ball. But now it's 4th down. We'll most likely see a Brady Allen punt. And if they can pin them deep in the in their territory, it's going to be a really long drive.
I mean, clearly, the biggest point here for the offense is to take care of the football. Make sure that you give yourself a chance. Now, you have the luxury of Trey Coleman. Got to push this football down. You have 2 timeouts. Maybe like 33-yard line, I think, is probably the furthest you would want to be. Make it a 50-yard field goal.
Oh, false start.
Yep. And this will help the Nighthawks again. So another flag here was 4th and 12.
It didn't look
Dead
like they were
ball,
going to punt.
procedure, number 52 offense.
It would be precarious not to, though, because if you don't get it, you're really setting the Nighthawks up.
Yeah, I think they're just going to punt the football here with Braden Allen.
Here we go, Allen on the snap. The defense gets ready. This one rolls and goes out of bounds near the 20.
That's a great punt. You know, the thing about when you punt the ball with your offense on the field, you don't have your cover guys out there. You have your offensive line out there, right? So if you can, on the defensive side of the ball, if you can get the football and you can make a play, you could really take advantage of that. But they've done a great job. Brady Allen has done a great job of punting the football and getting it inside the 10-yard line. He's done that a few times tonight, and that time punting it out of bounds. That's just a really effective play for them.
1st and 10 from the 26. 3:12 to go. Pointers lead 7-6. A trip to the championship on the line. Jack Schneider's in the shotgun. Del Norte has never been to a championship game. Rolling out right. Toeing the sideline. Doing it with his legs. Turning, twisting, and he's eventually pushed out. And a very late push there after I think he was out of bounds near the 30-some yard line, 32-yard line.
He was tiptoeing out there, and I think that was Gio Limon comes in like head. Yeah, you know what? And I like the toughness of this team as long as it's not a dirty play and after the whistle or after out of bounds. These guys are hungry here. This is their season on the line. This might be one of their last drives of the game, depending on the outcome.
Could be one of the last drives of the season.
Right.
There are a lot of seniors on this team who have brought Del Norte to a place the school has never been before. Here's Jack Schneider now. Deciding to run, rolling out left, using a stiff arm, pushed out of bounds. Out near the 38-yard line, it's a gain of 6. That'll set up 3rd, and actually, that was enough for the 1st down.
Yeah, that was Brady Allen on defense. I think this is the first time we've seen him on the defensive side of the football. They've put their best athletes on the field right now. They know their season's on the line. So Jack Schneider making things happen with his legs when it's not there, because they are limiting the big play for the Nighthawks, which has worked well tonight.
It's a rematch of last year's Division III semifinal. Point Loma got the better of Del Norte in that one. Del Norte looking for revenge with 3 minutes to go. Here's a handoff, and Ryan Remigio pushing his way up across the 45 to the 46.
Yeah, that'll keep the defense honest there. We haven't really seen a lot of run plays with the running backs this half.
Gain of 8.
So now they're doing a hurry-up offense here.
And I think you might just keep running this football right now. 2.5 to go. 2 timeouts. 1-point game. Defense trying to clog the middle. They rush only 3. Jack Schneider has a man, and it's a dive and a catch across the 40.
I think that's Braxton Jones.
Braxton Jones laying out for a huge reception. Wow.
What a great catch, great throw. Right in the middle of that defense. When you run a zone defense, you do leave it exposed right there. He threw it right over the linebacker, right before the safety. Just a great pitch and catch.
And now you're about 16 yards away from Trey Coleman and his sure-footed right leg.
And, you know, one of these guys, John, had to step up tonight, one of these number 3 receivers, without Tyler Becker in the game. And that was just a huge play by Braxton Jones. And the Del Norte team really needed that.
1st and 10 from the 38. Braxton Jones with the biggest catch of his young career. A junior in his first year on varsity. Had his first touchdown a week ago. Has a huge catch right there. 2 minutes to go. The fans are stressed. It's a handoff. Ryan Remigio almost got away with it, but he is wrapped up around the waist by Rocket Robinson, and a late flag coming in here.
Dead ball, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, number 77. Down counts.
That's Esteban Limon.
Yeah, the penalties for Del Norte are really, really hurting them. And I don't know if the refs are just not letting them play or if it's just chippiness. I didn't really see anything up here that would cause a personal foul call of that magnitude. But now it's 1st and a mile.
Yeah, this is going to set them back at the 50. The line to gain is the 29. 1st and 21. 140 and counting. Jack Schneider out left, has Braxton Jones. It's caught. Jones turning the corner. Out across the 40 to the 35-yard line. Braxton Jones has arrived in Del Sur on this drive.
He's having a coming out party in this quarter here. He might just be saving the season here for the Nighthawks. But great job by Jack Schneider trusting other guys on his team to make a play. Now it's 3rd and manageable here.
3rd and 5. Rocket Robinson was the one who got Jones out. And he stopped the clock with 91 seconds to go. It would be a 50-yard field goal from here. Remigio to the left of Jack Schneider. 4 wide, Remigio on the move. Jack going to keep it running out to the left. He runs out of bounds, and he got the 1st down. It's a gain of 7, maybe 8 for Jack Schneider.
Yeah, that might have been somewhat of a designed quarterback run, but that was just a great individual effort too. I think this Pointer defense, they're getting tired right now, and the momentum I feel is shifting towards the Nighthawks.
It's a 9-yard gain. Ball is at the 24-yard line. This would be a 41-yarder for Trey Coleman. 7-6, a trip to the championship is on the line. Get an update on that point, that La Jolla Rancho Bernardo score. In the 4th quarter, La Jolla continues to lead by 3 touchdowns. Here's a handoff for Remigio, driving into the pile. And he continues to go out to the 20. What a run for Ryan Remigio. He has been playing tough. That's TUFF.
Taking us to English class, huh?
That's how I spell it. And I think we're getting a timeout on the field because now Del Norte is putting Point Loma's backs against the wall for the first time all evening.
Yeah, because, this is, John, the fact that Del Norte has such great specialists, they realize that they're in field goal range.
They have the best specialists.
Right. They have some of the best specialists in San Diego, but this puts pressure on the Pointers, and they go, okay, they're in field goal range, this is a chip shot. It's very easily we could go down 2 points. We're going to need every second on the clock for offense, and it's causing them to call a timeout in this situation. So, again, this is where the specialists come in and affect the ball game.
So it's going to be 2nd and 7 with 1:14 to go. Del Norte has not scored a touchdown in this game. It's been 2 field goals by Trey Coleman. The only touchdown in the game was back in the 2nd quarter. It was an Aaron Lee reception in the end zone after a prayer by Brady Allen. Del Norte has really had their heels against the concrete all evening long, but for the first time here tonight and in pivotal time, feels like they're in the driver's seat. 2nd and 7 from the 21. Ty Olson on the move. He gets the carry on the sweep. Bouncing out on the outside, he gets tackled for a loss. What a great play by Brady Allen making the tackle.
Yeah, he's leaving it all out on the field. He's very tired. And that was a play call to get the ball to Ty Olson, their #1 playmaker, but not risk having an incompletion and forcing them to call another timeout or a fumble or interception or anything like that. But I hope Del Norte doesn't play too conservative here, but it looks like they're might be just playing for the field goal.
Looks like Esteban Limon is being helped off the field, by the way, by a pair of his teammates.
Yeah, I think he's either.
He's been playing hurt all night long, but he has laid it all out there.
Yeah, he's TUFF tough.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
He's TOUGH tough.
He's all types of tough. But he's a great player for this Nighthawk team. And, you know, it's 3rd and long here. And if you were any other team in San Diego, I think you could play it safe. But I really think you can take a shot at the end zone here if you're Del Norte because you have the weapons to do it.
Ball is at the 24-yard line. That would be a 41-yard field goal for Trey Coleman. It's 3rd and 14 with 65 seconds to go. Point Loma has led every step of the way. The Nighthawks looking to come in clutch. Schneider far side, pass is caught. Down the sideline, inside the 30 is where that, or rather the 20 is where that play is blown dead. That was Braxton Jones, the hero of the drive, and here comes the special teams crew.
Yeah, that was a great job, just taking what the defense gives you. Point Loma was just not going to give up a first down. They were playing off. Braxton Jones settling in on the zone and taking that yardage and making just that much easier of a field goal for Trey Coleman.
It's a 35-yard field goal attempt for the #1 kicker in San Diego. He had a 53-yarder a week ago. He's committed to Utah. And here we go. Good snap, good hold, kick is up, plenty of leg, and it's good! Trey Coleman does it again! 9 points, all from the leg of the superstar kicker. And Del Norte leads by 2 with 54 seconds to go.
Yeah, let me give a shout out to the long snapping coach of Eli Gilmore. No, kidding. No, but that was honestly a great job by the trio of specialists. Great snap, great hold, great kick. Big time players make big time plays in big time games. Trey Coleman, player of the game tonight. He's proving why he's a Saturday player. As a specialist, it doesn't matter what the score is, what quarter it is, if it's raining, what the weather conditions are. You go out there and you do the same thing every time. Just a great job by number 15, player of the game tonight, Trey Coleman.
Can I draft him onto my fantasy team right now, please?
I've got a great kicker myself in my fantasy team, so.
And Coleman will boot this one towards the back of the end zone. It's returnable. And a big takedown here prior to the 20-yard line. So with 48 seconds to go, the Pointers have 81 yards to the end zone. Aaron Lee's season long is 31 yards. He missed one from that, a 33-yarder earlier tonight.
Yeah, and you see number 5, Ty Olson, in the game. You're going to put some of your best athletes in the ball game right now on defense. But if you're the Pointers, you just have to stay cool, calm, collected. Brady Allen's got to step up here, make some plays for this team.
You got to get to the 20-yard line if you're the Pointers. Allen rolling out left, being chased. Has a man, it's caught. That's Romeo Carter, and he gets across the 30 to the 35-ish.
Might have been a late hit out of bounds, but can't see from over here.
No flags. It was a 17-yard gain.
17-yard gain for this offense.
And they stopped the clock.
And they stopped the clock. So that was a really good positive play there. They're basically going to try to make some scramble plays here and see what unfolds.
1st and 10 from the 37. There's 40 seconds on the dot to go. Brady Allen is 3 for 4 from passing here tonight. And he is swallowed up by the Nighthawks. Down at the 30, the clock continues to roll. Their last timeout will have to be used by Coach Joel
Number
Allen.
45, Marcus Hernandez, and number 21, Jack Parker.
3rd and 5.
And you heard it right there. Marcus Hernandez, Jack Parker, both on the tackle for a huge loss on the play.
Yeah, Marcus Hernandez, he's had an exceptional night here on the defensive line for the Nighthawks. But that was a group effort. Again, that's kind of the theme of this defense, the bend but don't break defense. And that play, they had almost all 11 hats flocked on the football. You love to see it.
31 seconds to go. No more timeouts for the Pointers. 2nd and 15. Brady Allen is all alone. And it's a nice misdirection and a screen pass to the far side. It's complete.
It's a great play called, that screen play. Del Norte has been really aggressive getting to the passer all night.
That was Leo Saad, by the way, on the receiving end. Gets out to the 43. It's a gain of 11.
You know, we haven't seen Ogden get the ball much. Number 33, Cannon Ogden. He's had a great game thus far. Wonder if his number will be called.
A quadrant of players stacked on the right side. Allen gets some blocks. Oh, this is a really interestingly thrown ball. Almost caught, but it's incomplete. 4th and 4. Boy, that ball was right in the hands of Jonathan Cruz.
Yeah, that was a great job knocking the ball out and not getting a penalty there, right? That's what Point Loma wanted when they throw the ball up for grabs like that, hoping a defender doesn't get his head around or hoping for malpractice in the defense.
Do or die time, 4th and 4. 2-point game, no timeouts. 16 seconds to go. Allen rolling out right. Allen right at the line of scrimmage. He's pushed out. I think he might have gotten the first down. He did more than enough out across the 50 to the 49. It's a gain of 8. 6.7 seconds to go. You probably got to go to the end zone here.
Yeah, absolutely, especially at this point of the field. I mean, Brady Allen was just trying to live to fight another down, right? I mean, he didn't want to take his Hail Mary shot there. Realized he could get the first down yardage with still time on the clock. So now they're in midfield. They have 6.7 seconds left. They really have one play left. Look for a Hail Mary.
Del Norte not really playing prevent defense right now. They have 3 guys lined up in the secondary, but none further than the 32-yard line. Brady Allen with the season on the line. Lets one fly down the field, and it is incomplete. Time expires, and for the first time in program history, the Nighthawks are headed to the San Diego Section Championship.
Wow, what a game. What a game.
They take down Point Loma in a revenge match, and they win it 9-7. Wow, what a game. No touchdowns for the Nighthawks. They have not won a game where they have not scored a touchdown all season long. And it was all done by Rocket Man himself, Trey Coleman.
Yeah, what a great effort by Point Loma. Hats off to them. They've had a phenomenal night on defense, stopping this high-charged, high-powered Del Norte offense. And they scored in an untraditional way for them, too, by throwing the football on a Hail Mary. So just a great game by both teams. And hats off to Trey Coleman. He was the player of the game tonight on offense. Although we had some great individual efforts by Ty Olson, of course, but Braxton Jones really stepped up late in the game to get them in field position.
Yep.
You know, and again, with Tyler Becker out of the ball game, it was going to take a third receiver to step up and make plays. Ashton Tomlinson had a great night tonight. Ty Olson did well, and that offensive line, you know, hats off to them, giving Jack Schneider enough time in the pocket. Jack Schneider made plays with his feet, extending plays. This defense made plays. Hats off to this Del Norte Nighthawk football team.
It looks like La Jolla is going to come away with a win against Rancho Bernardo. That is not final yet, but they're in the 4th quarter, and it's a 3-touchdown lead for the Vikings. Whew. All right, let's all take a breath here, because that was, boy, we have seen it all here this season, and tonight, Drew Ferris, Jonathan Rifkin, I don't even know where to start here, Drew. Point Loma was in control really from the onset until that final drive. but it was Del Norte with flags, with turnovers. It felt like they just weren't helping themselves, and then finally on that last drive, Jack Schneider, Braxton Jones, Cy Olsen orchestrated their ability to put themselves in field goal range, and Trey Coleman kicks it through.
Yeah, it wasn't the cleanest, prettiest game for this Del Norte Nighthawk football team, but they faced a lot of adversity tonight. Some of it was self-imposed, right, with the penalties and the fumbles and the turnovers. But at the end of the day, this defense for the Nighthawks stepped up, only allowing 7 points all night, and it came down to the specialist here in the nest, Trey Coleman.
Like you scripted this game is basically what happened.
Almost, but in all seriousness, you know, a lot of these guys had great efforts tonight all across the board, offense, defense, and special teams. And I'm really proud of these guys, and they're on their way to the championship.
Del Norte has never been to a championship before. They were going into the semifinals last year with high hopes. They lost to Point Loma. Much of the team returned, and they got their revenge. I'm sure that if you asked them how they were going to script this game, this is not how it would go. But a win's a win's a win's a win. Nick Barnett will tell you that over anybody. And here they are headed to Southwestern College to take on most likely La Jolla next Saturday night. It has been quite a season. This is our final broadcast here from Nest TV, and we have had an amazing crew working with us all season long. Our camera people, Catherine Nielsen, Sophia Mead, Naya Mead, James Lafferty, and Michael Storzyuk, and our amazing directors and producers, Daniel Storzyuk and Josh Stein. It has been an incredible season here for Del Norte. It has been an incredible season here on Nest. You came in pretty late into the game, Drew, but you did a great job, partner.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much for tuning in. And, yeah, I mean, we're not going to be live for the championship, but we will be there, mind you. Come say hi. Come see us at Southwestern College. And enjoy your Thanksgiving week, everybody. You got something extra to look forward to now once you get a little bit fatter on Thursday night. For everybody who made our broadcast possible, for Drew Ferris and our entire crew, my name is Jonathan Rifkin saying good night from Nighthawk Stadium. Del Norte is headed to the championship for the first time in school history.
And I'm Drew Ferris.
Football game at Southwestern College. Once again, your final score here.